Hello everyone, I think you all are fine and concentrating on your studies. Dear students, this is a new video related to differentiability, and today's topic is logarithmic differentiation. This deals with a different type of question. So first of all, let us discuss that what sort of question we are going to solve with this method. So you just see, you know that these are the few functions that you have already studied, like y equals to x to power n. X to power n, in 11th standard you have studied about that. What is the differentiation of such kind of functions? That dy over dx equals to n into x to power n minus 1. So we have already solved it. It means this is power on a variable, okay, that power is constant. In the second case, that was the exponential function, that also you have studied, like 2 to power x, 10 to power x. So in that case, what is the differentiation? That is a to power x and log a. Okay, so this is what you have already studied and you know it. Now what about if the function is in this form? Means y equals to fx power gx. Means in this case, this was variable, means function, and power is a constant. Here a constant, power a function, but here the function and the power is also a function. So to solve such kind of things, we need a different method, a different approach, and that approach is nothing but logarithmic differentiation. So we are going to discuss that how to solve it. This method is not so tough, it's very easy, but you should know that how to apply it and what are the steps. Okay, just pay attention. I have taken one of the example. First of all, you see that example, that how to solve. Differentiate x to power sin x greater than 0 with respect to x. X to power sin x means obviously function power function. So obviously I was talking about that sort of function. If this is the case, then we have a different approach to solve. How to solve? The first thing, as it is given, that it is y equals to x to power sin x. On taking log both sides, so log y equals to log x sin x. Now you know the rule of log. Suppose log x to power n, then what is the meaning of it? N log x. Okay, so we can write it sin x, that is the power that will come in front, and then log x. Now you start differentiating with respect to x. So this will become d over dx of log y, and this is d over dx of sin x into log x. Now this side, as you know, that d over dx of log, d over dx of log function is 1 upon x. So this will become 1 upon d over dx of log y, that is 1 upon y. But you know that you are differentiating with respect to x and the variable is y. So we have to apply the chain rule. So we have to redifferentiate y, so dy over dx will also come. Okay, now d over dx of sin x into log x. So this is the product rule because we are having the two functions. So sin x as it is, and then differentiation of log x, that is 1 upon x, plus log x as it is, and differentiation of sin x is cos x. So you will get this. Okay, this step is clear. Now you see, from here dy over dx is, just take y to this side, so it will become y, and in bracket, within bracket, this expression. Okay, so this implies what is the value of y? That is x to power sin x. So dy upon dx equals to x to power sin x, and hold this. So this is how you are going to solve the question. If you want, you can take it inside, and after that again you can write a line. So we solve it up to the level we can solve. So it should be in the simplest terms. Okay, so what is the method exactly? If the function looks like in this form, fx power gx, then obviously you have to follow this method. And what is this method? First of all, you take the log of both the sides and then you solve it. This is the only simplest step. Okay, so nothing is tough, it's very easy. Only you should know that whenever this form occurs, you have to take it, should click you. Okay, that what you are going to do. Now see, This is another question from your NCERT book. What is that question? First of all, you see the question, that is differentiate under root x minus 1 into x minus 2 upon x minus 3, x minus 4, x minus 5 with respect to x. It seems very difficult if we see the expression of the question. It seems like how we are going to solve if we are going to apply any other method. See, you can treat it like this whole as a and power 1 upon 2, and then you are going to solve and then redifferentiate with the help of the chain rule. But that becomes, it's not impossible, but it becomes complicated. Okay, so what is the easiest approach to do that? Easiest approach is by taking log. Okay, so how we have taken, because this is a complication, it is not exactly fx power gx, but it is a complicated expression and how to solve it. So you can see here that if the function looks like that, or it is in a complicated form, then also we can use the log method. So that actually makes your work very very easy. I said you can solve it by another method also, but that approach will be little complicated for you, and it is time taking. And whenever we are sitting in a competitive examination or we are doing our board examination, then our approach should be very very quick and clear, so that we can get the correct answer without wasting our time, because time is very very precious. So in that case, it's better we should know the alternate methods also, so that makes our path very easy. So that's why I am suggesting you that whenever such kind of complicated functions come, then also you can use the log approach. So what we are going to do, first of all, you take the log both the sides, then obviously this is power half. Okay, so half you can take it in front by using the log rule, and then this. Now you know very well that log a by b is nothing but log a minus log b. This you know, that you have already studied, and I think I discussed with you also. Okay, so now this becomes, now taking on differentiating with respect to x, so this become d over dx of log by, and this become d over dx of this whole expression. Okay, now as here log is there, so you can write log of this minus log of this. So we have written like this, and after that, as these two are multiplied, and you know very well log a into b is nothing but log a plus log b. Okay, so we are going to use this formula also. So this will become log x minus 1 plus log x minus 2, and then minus log x minus 3 minus log x minus 4 minus log x minus 5, and this is again, this is 1 upon y, and again we are doing the differentiation with respect to x, and this is y, therefore we are going to use dy upon dx. Is it clear? Now you see formulas that I am using, I wrote here, so you can see it. Okay, so what next? Very easy now. See, now you see that we got this expression. Now d over dx, as you know from the algebra of differentiation, what we can do, first of all, d over dx of log of x minus 1. So what is d over dx of log x? 1 upon x. So this will become 1 upon x minus 1. And if you are going to redifferentiate x minus 1, then d over dx of x is 1, and minus d over dx of 1 is 0. So that will give you 1 only. So that's why the result is nothing but this. If you are not understanding, just see here. You are doing log of x minus 1. So d over dx of log x, d over dx of log x is nothing but 1 upon x. So by that rule, this will become 1 upon x minus 1. Now we have to redifferentiate x minus 1 according to chain rule. So this will give you 1 minus 0. So it means your final answer is 1 upon x minus 1. This is what written here. So for log x minus 2, this will come 1 upon x minus 2. Like that, every differentiation is written here. Okay, so now this is dy upon dx. Take the y to this side. This will give you this value. And what is the value of y? In the beginning only, question in the beginning, we assumed that y equals to this. So this is your answer. So if you get such kind of complicated terms, you can solve it in this way, and this is very very easy approach, very easy and very you can say convenient approach for you. So I think if it is clear to you, you just go through the exercise and try to solve such kind of questions as well as examples. And I also ask you to follow some additional books also, extra books also, like RD or whatever book you want to follow, and do the question. If you have any query, you can post it to me. I'll share some more sums related to it in the next video. So till then, take care and concentrate well on studies. Thank you so very much.